Previously on Esports World Cup, level up.
Game, set, and match. Magnus Carlsen takes the victory. Team Liquid,
Yes!
will take home the 1,000 points against Team Falcons.
Team Liquid crack open the base!
Team Liquid winning 2 different titles in the same week.
We're at the top of the leaderboard now, right back where we need to be.
Out of the last 30 tournaments, we won about, 28 of them.
Mojo goes huge for the victory!
This money is a lot of money to me. I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna whoop that ass.
He fucking left us, Ed. Man, he fucking left us, and he thinks we're fucking awful. Oh, boys, go. Fucking go. Go.
Shifty, Biffle, Soka.
We just fucking won.
There is no debate. The Falcons are now the greatest Warzone trio the world has ever seen.
With the race for the cup heating up, all eyes turn to Call of Duty Warzone.
Real life can be a battle. So bustin' live by the ocean. I fought my entire life to get to the top. The second you get here, people want to take you down.
Falcons?
It's like you're under siege.
Trying to usurp the throne.
1 minute you're the best,
Really, that we've ever seen of them.
the next minute
It's not nearly the same.
they say you're slipping.
They were the best team, but
The pressure to stay on the top is like nothing else. You think you made it, life will get easier, but in a lot of ways, it gets harder. Up here, you're all alone. And you're the one target everyone can see. I know they're coming, but I ain't coming down without a fight.
You are about to witness the return of the race for Esports' ultimate prize. Over 100 countries and regions.
竞争有点激烈。
$70 million on the line.
Someone's life is about to change.
It's the 2025 Esports World Cup, and the whole world is watching. It all comes down to this.
Week 5, live coming from Saudi Arabia. Now, as we turn our attention to Week 5, let's set the scene on what happened last week. After 3 weeks of disappointing performances to open their EWC 2025 run, Team Liquid are finally on the board.
Team Liquid crack open the base!
With victories in MLBB and chess,
Magnus Carlsen edges this thrilling contest.
yes! Less than 24 hours apart, Team Liquid jumped to number 1 on the standings. So now, I'm joined by the senior performance coach and club liaison for Team Liquid, Tanner Curtis. Team Liquid makes EWC history in winning 2 different game titles back-to-back. How are you feeling?
Couldn't feel any better, right? To come out and have the first ever double champion week, taking out 2 Falcons along the way is huge. We're in for a lot closer of a race than last year, I can say that.
We all remember Team Falcons easily won the club championship last year with twice as many points as second place club Team Liquid. But we are at the halfway point and they haven't won a title yet, a requirement for them to retain the crown.
You need to win 1 title to become the club champion. Last year, what makes my job easier, what made me sleep more, which we won at the first week, the Warzone team. And this year was a very hard one.
5 seconds left in the round and Team Falcons have taken it to yet another level. Easy as you like, Team Falcons break the ties that bind to become your mid-season champions.
It took 4 full weeks, but this may be the moment we look back and realise everything changed.
Glory here in Riyadh has been secured.
They've done it! Team Falcons finally pick up a tournament win.
the players prove to everyone that we are here
We're still one of the biggest teams in the world. And thank God that they won. We don't need to worry about, we need to win a title no more.
Team Falcons has now jumped into first place and are eligible for the club championship. But right now, we're turning our attention to Call of Duty Warzone. Team Falcons are once again favored to win the title. However, they have stiff competition, specifically from the likes of Virtus Pro and Twisted Minds.
Yes, of course we came with a strong budget, I'm not going to deny that. But even if it is stronger, it doesn't mean you win. We set a strategy to win this.
It feels a little bit bittersweet. I'm obviously very happy that a Saudi team has won the Esports World Cup, the first ever, but at the same time, it should have been us. Most people in Riyadh are either a Falcons fan or a Twisted Minds fan. Twisted Minds is usually the underdog in Saudi. Coming into week 5, we haven't really won much. We're still trying to figure a lot of things out. Oh, the boys are here. What's up, Aiden? How you doing? Coming in this year, we made a commitment for Warzone and we picked up Almond.
Impressive stuff from our big hitters here. They got third at EWC last year and third at World Series, and I had the opportunity to go play with Aiden and Smith, and I feel like I was an upgrade.
The 1v2, Smith tagged up, Armand gets aggressive, the angle is here. Twisted Minds it, yeah, bet. TN get the job done.
We signed them for a 2-year contract. We're cementing our presence in Warzone. These guys are gonna be our boys and they're gonna be there to stay. This is one of the investments we hope will pay off and help us climb the club championship leaderboard. Falcons is very known to be the team that, comes in with the big money and the big reputation and, they're the world champions. They're the best team in the world.
I think this year we will do better than the last year. Last year, we didn't expect that we will be on 12th place.
Twisted Minds only got established 2 years ago. The main thing that we count on is trying to build a brand, plug in more sponsorship deals to try and get people more interested in Twisted Minds as a fan base. There's a lot of things on the line for this year as well. Because we went all in, because we invested everything.
According to our calculations, if we go below 5th, we will broke.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Good. How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Goat? It's great. Oh, do you want to be? Doing good. We're good. Oh, man. Dinner. Good. Oh, man. The bows.
I think Warzone is for sure our strongest opportunity to get another gold medal again. You've had teams catch up, so it's going to be exciting, but I truly believe they'll go back to back.
I think that they love playing here. They love playing in front of our crowd, and they love people to cheer with their name.
Falcons without resources will have to jump down. Got hit by the What's up? They pinch, they execute. The Falcons at this point, inevitable.
We've won so many fucking tournaments. Low-key insane, bro. Like, we're getting rich off this shit.
He's close. How close are you to earnings, to a mil? Just earnings. Now you're fucking...
I'm at 780.
What?
780, I think.
This shit's easy.
Soka 1 marker. Yeah, 2024, it was just... That was probably the best year up to date in my gaming career. Shasta, what the fuck is going on, man? Falcons have landed. What the fuck is good, baby? Biffle and Shifty hit me up, they call me, and they said, we got an organization that's gonna pay us to play, and you're gonna be salaried. Man, Warzone, we ain't never heard of that. So now you're getting a contract, you're getting guaranteed money. We got a spot in this tournament that's coming up in Saudi Arabia for $1 million. This is unheard of. We were the first EWC champions. It was surreal. I love the money, but I just love just being great. A couple months later, we traveled to Las Vegas Played World Series of Warzone for $1 million. And we won that one. I feel like Superman. You know what I mean? I feel on top of the world. I went to the Super Bowl. I ain't never been to a Super Bowl. They let me throw the first pitch at an A's game.
The pitch was not bad either to Eric Martins.
I see like celebrities throw pitches and stuff. And I told my mom and dad, they're like, what the fuck?
How you doing, baby?
Doing all right. Still trying to be a dog.
Yeah, you lose that dog in you?
2024 was a magical year for our family. Baby's world did expand.
Everybody loves you when you're winning and you're on top. But if you're getting second or you're not as dominant as before, the fans, everybody lets you in.
I guess they were kind of the villains for that year. A lot of people, wanted to see them lose.
Everybody wants to be where we are. Everyone wants to IGL this roster. Everyone wants to support this roster, and everyone wants to be the fragger for it. So,
and everybody wants a Falcon salary.
Yeah, Falcons take care of us. So, if we don't live up to it, somebody else will.
After winning EWC and our World Series last year, 2024, me and Shifty did have beef. This is our job, and I felt like he wasn't grinding. I definitely approached him in a very aggressive way, and then we just started going at it. You know what I mean?
Me and Soka, we're built from the same cloth, and that's really just where the personalities will clash there.
Well, there's a lot of shit that happened where, Soka had to deal with as well as trying to put on a straight face. As a prideful Tongan family that we are, we don't let shit out like that. Shit's going on in his head, shit going on with family, shit going on with friends. He's still gonna shoulder and he's still gonna do his best to perform.
Going to Riyadh 2025 compared to going to Riyadh 2024, it's different. I can't lose. We can't lose.
Yeah, we have to win, low-key.
Can't lose.
I mean, we already know all these teams literally want to see us lose more than they want to win. It's so fucking cringe, but.
The aim from this event is to build something that will be the premier sporting event in the world, similar to what the World Cup or the Olympics is now.
Last year, we finished 33rd place in club championship. This year, we invested a lot. Something below top 4 would disappoint us.
We get down to our final teams here. As you take a look, Virtus Pro still holding on. They fully deserve to be at that final day at the first time of asking.
Last year, we didn't have a team in Warzone. This year, we have presence and we have signed a very strong roster.
It's only one more player remaining. They find him, Gabe, done and dusted, and Sage. He's all smiles.
So much drama here. What a finish here to our groups.
When we look at the top 10 clubs in EWC, 8 of those clubs have already won a title. There are only 2 that have not. You're sitting in 6th, Twisted Minds is the other. What are your chances of winning?
The guys are very confident.
The Call of Duty players are very animated, is the word I will use.
When you hear the homies, it's a runaway. Don't recover like a 50s PSA. The system is a game, people fear to play. But when you're born in the
All together like we started. Shifty, Biffle, Soka, they win the final match, they win the whole tournament. There is no...
These boys don't know what's coming, dude. These boys don't even know what I'm gonna bring to this table. You better be ready.
The first 2 to 3 years, I was playing as like a amateur. I was decent. I knew who Shifty and Diaz Biffle were. Like, they were all big players at the time, and we all formed a team. And we won almost every single tournament and dominated.
Diaz Biffle in first with over 50 points. 50 points, that's a whole team.
All it came down to is our trust.
And you found that trust when you needed it most. However, trust can be broken.
After the World Series of Warzone, Falcons hit me up and hit up the boys and talked to us about the contract and EWC and stuff like that. We were all given the contract and we all signed the contracts. At the same time, we were struggling with the performance. You could kind of hear the whispers in the gaming scene and stuff like that.
When you're at the top, you have to stay at the top. If you were clearly hitting those right strides, you would never be looked at to get replaced.
2 days after signing the contract, I was the happiest I've ever been.
Shifty and Diaz, they got me in a call and they were just like, this isn't working. They said it wasn't personal, it was all business, but
The reigning champions, Diaz, Shifty, Sage, have parted ways. And right now it is Diaz and Shifty playing together looking for a third.
There was just always talks that Shifty would love to team up with Soka again, right? Because I think they had teamed on a prior team together.
Seeing them play with Soka, it definitely hurt because, you know, I lived with those guys for a year, so it was just like, oh, all right, for sure, like, brothers to the end. Not like that. It's nothing like that. People are fake.
The dynasty has been etched in stone forever. The Falcons are the best Warzone team of all time. There is no question.
Most people that you've dropped, I think you can stay friends with them, but because with Sage, there's like a contract in place, and it was the first opportunity to make like a real bag off a salary, and he was a part of that contract, and he was locked in, and we stripped him of it.
It sucked, you know, 2 days after signing the contract. That's money that can change a person's life, especially for someone like me living in the trenches. Me and my dad, we'd hustle, you know, steal, go out in the streets and try to find a way to sell stuff. Just get by, make some money, you know? It wasn't nothing too bad.
Qué bueno que estás aquí.
Para comer. Para comer.
Te voy a hacer tu comidita que
para
te gusta.
gustar la comida.
Ok, mi amor.
My mom and my dad, they got divorced when I was little, like when I was like 3 years old, 2006. My dad went through that divorce, lost his job, he lost a house, we lost the other house, we lost everything that I feel like they built up for, and we had to start all over.
Siempre le inculqué a él que tenía que estudiar. Y un día entré y lo vi que estaba jugando. Y agarré, le reventé todo, le quité cables, los eché a la basura y les dije que no tenía que hacer eso, que él tenía que estudiar. Entonces se puso a llorar esa vez y habló con sus hermanos y me dijo, sí, mami, pero ese es el futuro de él. Ok, usted me promete eso y yo lo voy a dejar jugar. Nosotros lo apoyamos en todo lo que usted quiera. Y nos lo llevamos, pasamos 2 días comprándole todo lo que él necesitaba.
¿Tú recuerdas cuando mi papá siempre me llevaba para los fines de semana?
Sí, papá, yo nunca te negué que él te llevara.
My dad was a handful. Dealing with him at the bad times that he had in his life, I've seen the struggle. Me and my dad used to live here. We used to live right here. We weren't allowed in like the house because of the fact that he stole or he drank and did drugs and stuff like that. We had the extension wall coming from like over here, set it up. Like the Xbox, everything could fit. A small like 12-inch monitor.
¿Usted sabía que Ángel y su papá dormían abajo de la casa de la abuela?
Me va a creer que apenas me lo acaba de decir. Nunca supe eso.
Being 5 to 6 years old, living on the streets, it wasn't really healthy. But he would do anything to make me happy, so I never once in my life thought I'm scared or I don't know where I'm at or anything like that. I felt like whenever it came to being scared in the streets, it's like, how could I? I got my superhero next to me, you know? The Fantastico, man. Growing up, me and my dad used to come here every day. We just sit here and game for hours. Arcades everywhere, FIFA, Mortal Kombat, Metal Slug Saga, like it had everything so good. It was just like the best time of my life. A lot of people are haunted by their past. But I'm not afraid of my past. I'm inspired by it. I've had enough loss in my life. Time to win.
ok. ¿Cómo te va con los juegos, papi?
Está bien ahorita, todo está tranquilo. When everything was happening with Falcons, seeing a $6,000 contract a month, it went from winning to being like I'm on top of the world and living a good life for a good period to coming back and just starting from zero all over again.
Yo sé que le echa muchas ganas para salir adelante. Es un niño con muy buen corazón.
I've always told myself, like, the past is the past and you gotta forget it and you gotta try to set yourself up for the future the right way. I just can't let that life be for my children or my family or my mom. Like, the fact that I can't do anything for her right now until the time comes that I have my money and I have everything right for her just feels like I'm fucking up, you know? And I use that as my motivation to push.
¿Para qué? ¿Pásame dos cubiertos, César?
No, está bien. This year has taken probably the biggest toll for me, competitive-wise. You've seen what the hell I've been through.
Yeah.
I went through hell. I came back. I knew this year, talking to you, talking to my mom, she's just been telling me, just texting me, she's just basically telling me and letting me know like that she's proud of me.
You'll be locked. I know how you are, game day.
I'm a fighter at heart. I'm ready for Saturday.
Hello? Hi, baby. What's up, Mom? What's up, Dad? Oh, y'all got the Falcons gear on. Y'all ready?
We've been ready. How are you doing?
I'm in the dog mode right now. Like, I don't want to lose.
Yeah, you gotta lock it in because, you know, it's always harder to win the second time around. You guys weren't locked in like you guys were last year. Last year, you guys were like, whooping, 27 out of 30 tournaments?
Yeah.
But this year, you got guys that, got girlfriends and...
I am nervous, but I'm not nervous like I'm a shit the bed. I'm nervous to be great. I feel the pressure because the good times, it doesn't last forever. The only people that matter to me is my family.
Who's this one dedicated to when you win?
Who's it dedicated to?
Be humble. Stay humble.
Who are you dedicating this win? When you win, what's this win going to?
You too, of course. But
how about you just do it for yourself?
There's a lot of turning points in this last year that I saw, both good and bad, because I'm mom.
There's some family issues that happen. I feel bad for my boy, you know what I'm saying? That he got to go through the shit that, maybe his dad has, that did.
Infidelity, that is some of the most difficult adversities for anyone to overcome. Not just him, but all 7 of our kids.
Trying to address a mom-dad's issue and I'm just trying my best to be an adult. At the same time, I'm still their kid.
And it's painful. But with time heals. We do our best to surround him and all our kids with love.
You deserve this. You worked your whole life to be where you are today.
No matter all the noise, big dog, you gotta stay solid, boy.
I'm trying my hardest. It felt, because I really had time to talk to him, so. Plus all the bullshit going on back home. But it felt good to, talk to both of them at one time. Just makes me, remember my why,
Welcome back to the Esports World Cup, and it is time for Call of Duty Warzone at EWC 2025.
When it comes to this day, we're gonna play and we're gonna fucking win. Same game plan as always, same way we think about staying on each other's page. And I know for a fact we're gonna fucking take it today, dead ass.
We dominated World Series of Warzone NA finals, bro. 2 weeks ago. Falcons didn't do shit, bro.
Those guys are complacent. They don't care. They're just like, oh, we won. They're getting treated like kings.
They're not going back to back. They're not going back to back.
They're leaving.
The defending champions, Team Falcons, are once again favored to win the title. They are looking strong coming into the tournament, but the truth of the matter is that VP and Twisted Minds are targeting the win themselves. As the only two clubs in the top 10 of our club championship not yet to win a title, they are hungry. The question is, are Falcons still hungry?
I do not care if you are watching online. I do not care if you are in the arena here in Riyadh. I can tell you one thing. There is electric energy in the air.
And that crowd will let everybody know, but is it time for a dynasty to continue their dominance? Or is it time for new challengers to rise to the fore? That and so much more to be settled here today.
Call of Duty Warzone is an intense team-based battle royale. At the start of each game, players parachute onto a massive island map. Just like other battle royales, a deadly gas cloud slowly shrinks around the safe zone, pushing teams closer together and forcing late-game showdowns. The goal is to be the last team standing. EWC's Warzone tournament is a match point format. To win it, teams have to get to 135 points first, and then win a game after that to become EWC Warzone champion. The game is on.
It all comes down to this. 14 teams, $1 million, and a legacy forever forged on the totem. You've seen what's possible. Now it is time to show us what you're made of. Welcome to the grand finals, and welcome to match point.
We got some trash talking going on between Falcons and Virtus Pro already, my friend.
Right now, the Falcons are just 100 points over Liquid. Liquid does not have a team in this competition. Virtus Pro with a huge opportunity to add 1,000 points if they win the entire competition to climb that leaderboard.
Got a good fucking start, boys. Come on.
This is a huge moment in the club championship. This is week 5.
Should have seen his fucking thing.
What'd you do?
Sage? What'd you do though? It's on my 7. I'll beat the fuck out of you, stupid bitch. Go see. The fuck up. Kids are fucking god off with this fucking game, bro.
This is fucking ours, baby.
Everybody's fucking nervous. We're here for this shit, bro. We live for this shit. Come the fuck on. Come on.
Already! There are a lot of different things to settle there as we line up for drop 1.
Where are you landing, green? 2 landed green for sure. I don't see the third.
Here we go. Every map matters. Every kill, every point. Lennon gets cut down immediately by Shifty.
Cooking mate. He's stopping.
Down below. Echo goes down. Diaz and Biffle, the two tiny terrors.
Nade hit him.
For the Falcons, though, we're starting to see maybe this battle heat on up.
I got hit by that. I got burned by that. I'm getting burned. I'm gonna die to that.
Shifty, he does get caught.
Back one. One shot.
Soka, he answers on back, but blasts him for trade. He's on into the mix as well.
I'm not left behind me. Oh, I got flanked, bro. Bro. Fucking mollied me, bro.
That's map number 1, 10th place. The Falcons are gone.
We were like, all right, it is what it is. First game. So we're like, hey, just lock in. It is what it is.
You can start to see all of our teams starting to collapse on each other.
Yeah, I'm coming right.
And as game 1 continues, the gas is closing in, and now all of our teams are on top of each other.
On the other side of the map for Twisted Minds, though, it's all about cleaning up evils as you just bring them on down to the ground, eliminate yet another team off the map, but now they are facing up the opposition. You got the Gentlemates in front of you as well as Virtus Pro.
Нам, конечно, паритет выйти, а дальше, может быть, за атаку что-нибудь распетляем.
We're into our top 3 and 4 teams across the 3 teams here.
I might mortar fucking VP here.
Virtus Pro only has 2 more alive, but Noobs and Doggy, they're working together. You have this hop up. You're playing a little bit of a crossfire right now.
How many are left? You know how many are alive? 20! Dead!
It's Doggy from above. He has 10 kills to his name in this map. He finds E-Smith.
I tried to smoke us on the left side.
They're all something. One, around the bush. On the other side of the wall now.
It's just one player from Twisted Minds that's here. Can you manage to find them?
One more creeping around the wall.
Oh, man, he's going to be able to bring down News. It's a 1v1.
1v1.
Virtus Pro had a lot to say before we went live. And look at Sage. Cold ice in his veins across the stage like a killer.
Got Echo and I'm trying to grab. Yeah, he stared you down. He mocked you. He's looking at you, brother. Oh, brother. It's going to be a tough one.
He's looking at you.
You guys the one that dropped him. He has words for you guys for sure.
Yeah, but you just stood up there and said, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass.
And I will. I stand by that.
When Soka decided to leave, myself and Noobs kind of screwed over Sage, but it also changed our team.
He fucking left us, Ed. Man, he fucking left us, and he thinks we're fucking awful.
Before I joined Falcons, it was me, Almond, and Noobs at the time.
Team Soka.
Team Soka. Team Soka.
We were actually winning tournaments, but in the big tournaments, we kept getting second place. I wasn't gonna leave my roster until they offered me the Falcons contract. And once they offered me a contract, I mean, it's money on the floor, man. You gotta pick it up.
It changed the dynamic of our friendship.
The Falcons know how meaningful this would be.
After that, there was a lot of uncertainty back in Minnesota, my go-to getaway spot. I understand why he made the decision, but kind of made me feel adrift.
See the Falcons, they're starting to move on up. Soka
only remains. He slips out the backside.
And fuck!
And the Falcons are gone again. Don't even make top 10 here in map 5.
October to November of 2024, right before the new game came out and the new season started, I had the offer to play with Twisted.
Just watch up. Make sure we're not getting flanked on our roof. That boat kid's gonna have to move in a sec. Might just go then. Boat kids have to move. Okay, I'm gonna play behind. Oh, you can try to go if you want. Knocked one.
They got third at both EWC and World Series, and I knew I was better than the thirds they were playing with, and we could win.
I don't think we can go. Let's play bottom. Let's play bottom. Showing us. I died. All three.
Oh, man.
Fuck, dude.
It brings us down into a 3v3.
I'm here.
This was my first opportunity with a team I felt like, I was very confident and we could go and win one of the big lands in Warzone.
I have no plates. Here. No plates. Drop two. Self-dummy. Okay, we're about to look over random.
Nice. Twisted Minds versus Fade. C-Smith. First one to drop on down. Twisted Minds takes the game.
Let's fucking go, man.
It's a huge wrap. Twisted Minds.
Gosh, let's go, baby. Look, I sounded the fuck out of this guy. Look at this.
Fucking shit.
Wait, do we know what teams are on match?
Twisted Minds and VP.
Confirmed?
Yeah.
The Falcons will not reach that match point threshold.
And as the teams head backstage to take a break, I'm looking at the numbers.
The best we have seen is a 32 kill game. Who put it up? The Falcons. They could be right back in this with a single drop. Where should they go?
Right to the restroom.
Oh, it's right here. Bro, we had it. We had enough kills right there. Wanna go back? You just came from the bathroom.
No, I had to do an interview. Just give me a fucking interview.
Are you serious?
Yeah, just give me a
Fuck they ask.
What was this, Miles? You said, what's going wrong?
It's like Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Everyone will talk to you, and then you do media in somewhere else, in a different room.
We just gotta get 30 win, bro. We just gotta get 30 win. Fuck, bro. We just gotta do it.
For a team like Falcons, you're not far away. If the Falcons are actually going to soar in this competition, they've got to do it right this second, and they have to take down the top dogs. They're running out of runway to get off the ground.
Virtus Pro and Twisted Minds have got 1 foot through the door. Can Falcons get over the line? Can they stop the inevitable from Virtus Pro and Twisted Minds winning this game?
This could be the final map here, Ton. We got a problem because in Chemical, the Falcons are getting mixy.
Yeah, cracked one. Crack, backside, slow on you.
Already there's 1 dead before finds the 2. That is a perfect start for the side Falcons.
Got the full. Other one's already flying back in too. Cracked.
Doggy's down and they do have a floater.
Is that kid on you, Harper, or what?
No, I hear nothing on me now.
Got roof. Crack. Knock.
Immediate disruption from Falcons. Exactly what they needed to do.
Let me know when you want me to pop.
I'd probably just pop.
And look who's getting involved. The 2 teams on match point are about to juke it out, and you got Falcons in the mix. It is a concoction of Warzone.
Wrap back out left. Flash it over you. Swing in water. Try to finesse. I know, I'm in water. I have no plates. Inside that room. Yeah, inside that room. Nades. I'm just gonna throw.
Yo, I can land on my body on the roof, and I can pop that Yui.
I'm trying to stay up in the water.
MVP have to get in the water. They don't feel safe here whatsoever, and for good reason. Sage's trying to get out. They're in a tough spot.
I'll probably die if I can get up there.
Dead, I'm dead. I'm dead as well.
His Soka is here to clean up the pieces.
And just like that, the Falcons reach match point.
Hey!
You hear what he said? I taught you how to play this game. Sage won a championship with 2/3 of the Falcons.
Do we have stories within stories in this final matchup?
So for all 5 of these teams now, it is very much so do or die.
5 teams have crossed our 135-point threshold.
And now if any of those teams win a game, this tournament is over.
I mean, this is insane. It's just fucking insane.
Map number 10. Let's see who still has gas in the tank.
They turn for us, they turn for you. Look at this team behind me, look at this team behind me.
Gotta kill. Yo, these teams are in front of me, they're both front.
Falcons have found themselves on the step. All 3 of the Falcons squeezing up together.
Twisted Minds making their way through tunnel.
We just gotta be careful of that team, like pushing above us. Careful. The stairs kids are still there. They're like barely safe. I think they have to move though.
You gotta
one of you look left, one of you left. You have to push through the shack, you have to push the shack. Play on the right side, look over me. Ah, fuck.
And just like that, Virtus Pro. And they have been taken off our map.
God, man.
Not only have the Gentlemates made an exit, but so have Virtus Pro. It's just 100 Thieves, Twisted Minds, and Falcons.
We will see a champion crowned this game.
Okay. Top control is safe. We can play late. We can play late still.
Down to the final moments. If the Falcons are not careful, they could find themselves directly in the line of sight of Twisted Minds.
Falcons gonna have to flood forward at some point, but once that gas is finished coming on in.
Don't worry about that. Yo, we can't let the tunnel team cross before us. Hard look left.
Twisted Minds, they're in great position right now. No matter where, this is going to go ahead and pull.
Soka is going to be run over here a little bit.
No, I died.
I'm dead.
It's just Shifty going to be standing tall, and he will flee, and he will fall. The Falcons are out of here. Twisted Minds in the best position to see it all. Look at them. Oh my God.
Just huddling for war, trying to keep their tournament alive.
It's kind of pulling towards us. It's pulling a little bit towards us.
Knocked one. Z-Spit, he pops on up. He finds Lennon.
It's 2 teams. I'm just popping up.
We are about to go to the final 2 teams. As physical goes huge. Omen jumps on down. Twisted Minds. They do it to the very end. It was patience all the way through. It will reap them their reward. They couldn't do it last year, and when the competition was greatest, the Twisted Minds were able to rise above their competition and secure a match point victory.
They huddled up in a tunnel and they let everybody in the open map. They had to struggle. So they just come out and they do what they do. And I mean, Twisted Minds 8.
Soka. Earl, interview those guys. Oh man, they had motivation. So, I mean, job well done.
When we went to that roof, we were probably a millisecond away from all getting wiped to the gas.
We have been in 18 tournaments in the Esports World Cup last year and this year. We haven't won a single one. We finally got a trophy. It feels different, it hits different.
Just to keep your heads high. We've been champions for like more than a year and a half, continuously dominated the scene.
Just like focus on the future.
I never cried on stage. I remember I lost when I was a 10th grade sophomore, and I remember I started crying, I was bawling out, and then my dad said, don't you ever cry again in front of all these people. I mean, maybe people like to see raw emotion and stuff, but I ain't trying to become a meme, man. Hell no.
Well, Warzone took drama to the max. And while they didn't win, Team Falcons still sit atop the leaderboard. Currently in second place, Team Liquid still have a shot at the club championship as we turn our attention to EAFC.
EAFC is the title where we clearly have put the biggest investment.
Congratulations to Manny Bashir right now. And he signs the key to book his place into the FC Pro World Championship Finals.
Last year, quarterfinals, I lost to the eventual champion.
Defonto will be in the semi-finals here of the Esports World Cup.
This year is for me another opportunity to show that, yeah, this year I'm there again and my level is still as one of the best players in the world.
We just got to cheer on Manu and hope he can come through. Hats off to Brees and Vitality, because I don't think many people expected them to make the final in this title, but here they are.
With Falcons eliminated from EAFC, Vitality and Liquid will battle it out on the pitch to get closer to their dream of club champion. Let's talk about Brees.
He's in the grand final, and he's writing his own history.
This guy came out of nowhere. I have you on record saying you have little faith in Brees.
I would be surprised if he got top 8, but
Brees also came off in Champions League where he didn't really perform too well. But the guy next to me, he always saw something special in Brees.
I said to Danny, hey, let's send Brees. He will be a world champion one day.
Brees, you just won your first ever semi-final in a world championship. You're in the grand final now.
This has huge implications for the club championship. We needed to have one big surprise, and I think EAFC is going to be that surprise for us.
The event is huge. Different, I can say, stadiums and different games.
EAFC obviously is one of the most popular titles, especially here in Riyadh.
I promise you, Kaká beat me on football, but in Call of Duty Warzone, I beat him for sure, with the one hand.
It's time for the grand final. Please welcome to the stage, Manu Bashouri! A fairy tale story, a dream come true. Can the underdog come out on top? His opponent, Brees!
Brees, I think everyone overlooked him this whole tournament. And if I'm Brees, why not one more?
Your 2025 FC Pro World Championship Grand Final has all come down to this.
Manu Bashouri, of course, watching the game against Obram, but Bryce, for the first time through ball.
Where's the keeper coming, by the way? Reshapes! Manu Bashouri, Messi, didn't need the extra pass. Nuno Mendes, oh, it's perfect. Don't worry about it. On all the space, just delays it, cuts it back. Oh, that is beautiful. Manu Bashouri.
He's got that incisive pass that allows the play to
look at him. Harry Kane this time goes the same way and does score. This is the kind of back and forth fans live for. 5 minutes away on a play, Harry Kane! Team Liquid might have just found their next world champion. And he goes by the name of Manu Bashouri. Ice cold Manu. Game, set, match! Your 2025 FC Pro World Champion, Manu Bashouri!
To everyone from home supporting friends, family, thanks to Team Liquid for Team Gullit for like all the years. Yeah, it was not possible without them.
The final standings at the end of Week 5. Team Liquid sitting at 4,200 points. Team Falcons at 3,700. Of course, let's not forget the fact that Team Vitality also picked up 750 championship points with their star player, Brees. Now, that very unexpected boost keeps Vitality alive and in the running for the overall club championship. Falcons now face two major challenges turning into the home stretch.
We have still Counter-Strike coming, we have Rocket League coming, but we need to make it happen. And I also wonder how the Falcons feel. They're not leading the club championship right now, which is crazy to say.
Overall, I think we're still the favorite to lead the club championship. We know going into this Esports World Cup that's going to be harder than the year before.
Liquid's investments in EAFC and chess paid off big time. 3,000 points in the last 2 weeks. The Birds are drowning in Liquid. Falcons, Liquid is coming for you.
Next on the finale of Esports World Cup, Level Up.
Rocket League playoffs, Falcons and Vitality.
Team Vitality are very much still in.
We can actually win it all.
On va montrer qu'est-ce que c'est Vitality, de quel world ce genre, ok?
Pressure couldn't be higher.
I think we expected more than 1-1 coming to week 6.
If Falcons win this one, they win the series.
If Vitality win Counter-Strike 2, they jump into first place in the club championship.
Dan is the captain of the team. If he's locked in, it's going to happen.
Nice boy.
First, they have to get through Team Liquid.
We're going up against the #1 rated team in the world. Can we pull it off when it matters most?
Let's go! There's still one last tournament, Street Fighter 6.
This is going to be a spectacle. Xiaoha has been absolutely steamrolling through all of his opponents.
Nephew, the hopes of Team Liquid entirely in his hands. No escape.
2 years in a row, the best 3 clubs in the world are Falcons, Liquid, and Vitality.
One very last question. Will you guys be the club champions in 2025?
Yes.
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 There is no room for mistakes.